Hello guys, my name is Indrina. I am studying foreign language at the University of Pamplona. Well, today I am going to talk you about historical context of early modern English. Well, prepare yourself because today we are going to learn. So, English is a German language of the Indo-European family. Today is the second most spoken language in the world after Chinese, and it is becoming the universal language. So, early modern English occurred between 16th and 17th century. Thus in power during this time period are the Tudor and Stuart dynasties. So now I have some important aspects of the modern English. So the first one was the Tudor family who came into power during the War of the Rose. The War of the Rose were a series of bloody battles conducted between reigning families in an attempt to gain ultimate control over England. This period marked a time that music began not only be valued in religious setting but also in secular setting. The second one is the Stuart dynasty. This period is marked by upheaval and impermanence. During this period, politics and religion experienced much change and divide, something that was directly reflected in the art and literature of the time. So, another important aspect in this century was the printing test. William Custom was the first English printer and translator of text, meaning that he was the benefactor to the accessibility of writing text. Through this new accessibility, it was possible for individuals of the lower class to own books and therefore improve their own literacies. Another relevant event in this period was the Great Vowel Shift. During the shift, English speakers altered the way they pronounced long vowels by moving the tongue further up in the mouth and either further forward or back, depending on the vowel being pronounced. By late Middle English, the singular second person pronoun was communicated through thee and thou, while the plural second person had changed to you and it. This change would mark the beginning of a shift from the use of the thee and thou to our modern day. You will take into account a cultural and artistic movement in England for the early 17th century. Furthermore, Renaissance occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, marked the beginning of capitalism through the formation of capital holding companies engaged in trade with Russia and the Far East. The same Queen Elizabeth was fluent in classical Greek, wrote poems in Latin, and produced English prose, marking a period of high literacy accomplishment. So the final events was the King James translation of the Bible has been released. Talk about retro. This version was the first English translating version of the Bible, so that it gave Christian anywhere and standard to refer to within the faith. This was and still is a universal text read by a large portion of the population, meaning that spoken language would naturally follow along the lines of the language used within the text, unifying diverse groups across Europe. So, in conclusions, it is important to note that early modern English is a half important aspect of the English language that all people need to know in order to have a great or a deep knowledge about the important historical context. Thank you very much.